So I'm doing a solo video today and it's all about the ladies. So what is it really like living in a van as a female? There are some, interesting topics that us ladies sometimes want to talk about. And so I asked you all on Instagram, what questions do you have? So thank you for your feedback. Thanks for your questions. And I got a lot of good questions. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, why not? We love engaging with you guys there too. And you get to see behind the scenes, daily van life. So let's jump right in and get this little lady party started. Also, just a disclaimer here, some of this stuff might get a little personal. So if you get offended by that or you're like TMI, maybe don't watch this video, because a lot of you want to know about like time of the month and sex and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go there because I'm that kind of person. I'm just gonna keep it real and be authentic with you guys and just share my real life experience living in a van. So let's jump right in. Life Off Leash asks, how do you deal with your monthly and sex on the road? Any safety concerns? Okay, so that's a loaded question. A lot of you wanted to know about that time of the month, and the biggest thing I would say is that it really doesn't change anything. It is really nice that we have a bathroom in our van. I can't imagine being on that time of the month and having to find bathrooms so that I can, take care of all that. So it's really nice having a bathroom and, like the sink right across there so that I can easily wash my hands after I'm done. And so for me, it really doesn't change much. While Bambi's back here rubbing, it doesn't really change anything. I definitely get a little moody, and I think Alex knows to just be really nice to me on those days of the month. And with sex, well, we kind of always just say when the van's a rockin', don't come a knockin', because if it's really shaking, there's a reason. And to be honest, there's no way to not shake the van when you're getting intimate with your partner. Like, it just rocks and there's some movement. We used to be kind of paranoid about that, but now we're not really. Obviously, we don't do it in the middle of public parking lots or anything like that. It's usually late at night or early in the morning, and we are discreet about it and we don't make it a big deal. So that's kind of the answer to that question. Relocate to Freedom asks, what's the number one thing you thought you miss but you don't? I would say, honestly, like having a bathtub. I literally love baths. The water is like my soulmate. I just love being in a bath or any body of water, and I definitely miss it, but I don't think I miss it as bad as I thought I would. And if we get like an Airbnb or hotel room, or going to like a hot tub, I kind of can get my fix that way. And I'm trying to hold Bambi because she's running all around, and we're filming a video right now. You have to be good. Oh, so hi everybody, my name's Bambi. I was not being a very good dog right now, but I don't want to talk about all this girl stuff, even though I am a girl. Girl After Marriage asks, what do you do or go do when you want privacy? Alone time, self-care, time of the month, etc. For the time of the month, kind of already answered that, but it's really nice that we have a door so I can have, that privacy. And as far as like self-care and alone time, I'm definitely an introvert, but I recharge. Like Alex, being around Alex doesn't like take a lot of energy, and we're a pretty chill couple. So a lot of the time, if we want to recharge or just like need some downtime, we'll watch a Netflix show and just lay in bed. And the other thing is we go to the gym pretty much every day. So it really does feel like that's part of my alone time. That's kind of, the time where Alex and I aren't really like talking. We're both there and working out, but that really truly is my alone time. And I don't know, I don't need a lot of alone time. Alex can definitely contest that I love spending time with him like all the time. So that's my love language. So I don't know, I don't need like time away from him, I guess. Lex asks, how long did it take you guys to get used to knowing exactly what the other person is doing in the bathroom? Any tips? That's a good one. So again, having the door is really nice, but we do have a rule that some of you here on YouTube think is weird, but we don't go number 2 in the van. Just I think for our own personal sanity and being in a small space, if somebody went number 2 in here, I'm sure it would smell up the whole van. So we just again, we go to the gym every day or coffee shop, so it's really easy to find bathrooms that are private stalls, not like a big open public bathroom. We go to Anytime Fitness, and their bathrooms are always super nice, private. You have your own shower, toilet, all that stuff. So that's really how we kind of deal with that whole situation. The biggest thing and biggest reason why we don't want a number 2 in the van is because then you are dealing with some kind of black water tank. And in our experience from other van friends and RV people, those really, really smell. Even with the chemicals that you can put in there, they just stink. And over time, I don't know, we decided against that. So I don't need to go number 2 in the van. I know some people think that's weird, but. Am Johnson asks, how do you do your hair every day, or is that natural? No, it's not natural. I do my hair every couple of days because I don't wash my hair every day. I am going to do a morning routine one of these days, so maybe I'll share that then, but yeah, I do use really actually a straightener to do my curls, and I can use that in the van just plugging into the 120 outlets, so pretty simple. Or is it 110?
110.
Oh, it's 110. So yeah, I pretend like I know what I'm talking about, but I never do. Janine, I hope I'm saying that right, asks, what's your favorite thing about van life as well as your least favorite? My favorite thing is just being able to go wherever you want and being able to experience all these amazing places that a lot of people don't even see in their lifetime. And we always loved to travel prior to van life, but you always had like pack and live out of a bag. But it's so nice that you don't have to worry about packing, and it's just great. Your whole home is with you, so you have everything that you need at your fingertips. My least favorite thing, I would say, is, I always find it really hard to decide on what I don't like about van life. I think sometimes you can get like van cabin fever if you're in the van for too long. I would say that's my least favorite thing. Also, filling up our water tanks. It's just not always the most fun because you have to find somewhere with water. And we have to do that every 3 or 4 days. So a couple times a week. And that's not always the most fun. Like when you run out of water, it sucks. So then it's like, okay, we gotta find some water. Cody asks, honestly, is the bathroom a good idea or is it easy to go without one? I can't imagine living van life without a bathroom. Not only for the toilet, but for the shower. We literally use the shower every single day. And I can't imagine just feeling like dirty and gross at the end of the day and not being able to shower. It's game changing when you have a shower. And again, like to have that privacy where I can go number 1 in the van and not have to worry about if it's late at night finding somewhere to use a bathroom, or a lot of girl van lifers just go squat somewhere outside. And I don't know, for me, like late at night, that's just not something I would want to do. So yes, the bathroom is so worth it. Ooh, this is a good one. Karen, Colorado asks, how did your parents handle your decision to live in the van? Was there conflict in the sense that they had dreams where they wanted their daughter to be, but the reality wasn't what they envisioned? At first, my parents thought we were crazy. I think they probably had thoughts like, what is my daughter doing? She wants to live in a van? Are you kidding me? Like, that's pathetic. But they didn't really ever voice those too much to me. My dad, I think, thought we were kidding. And so he said, well, buy the van and bring it to San Diego and then we can do the build. Because my dad helped us build our first van and then the second van that we're currently in. And now they're all about it. They love our travels. They love this lifestyle. They've met a lot of our van friends as well. So I think that's helped take off some of the edge that like we're not the only ones doing this. They've definitely seen a lot of awesome vans out there, and they always joke that now they want to get a van too. So maybe I've inspired them to be a little bit more open-minded and that they want to go travel and hit the road too. But they really think that it's cool that we're doing this while we're young and before, we have any kids, and they're really supportive of it now. They weren't in the beginning, but I think with how much we've grown, our business and just our social media following, everything that we're doing online, they are really supportive of that because they think it's really cool that we're living kind of an alternative lifestyle, and they're very supportive of those entrepreneurial dreams. And yeah. Never Too Late Yogi asks, what do you do about doctor, dental, and vet care? Do you have any sort of plans for handling medical issues that may arise? Really good question. So everything that Alex and I do, we're technically residents of Idaho. We use a family property there for a residency. So we have driver's license from Idaho. Our van is registered in Idaho, and our health insurance is based out of Idaho. Now, with that said, with health insurance, that means most of the time we are out of network because we're not always in Idaho where our health insurance is based. So what we do is when we're visiting Idaho, which we go visit every summer, we try to book all of our appointments then. And then same with our dogs. We actually have a vet that we love in Idaho. So every year we go back in and get their teeth cleaned and get their shots updated and all that good stuff. KP Rowe asks, what are other options for on-the-road income if you aren't good at what you guys do? Well, thanks, KP Rowe, that you think we're good at what we do. There are a lot of options for online income. We're actually going to do a video about that, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for submitting your questions on Instagram. Hopefully this gave you some answers and some clarity about what it's like to be a girl on the road. And yeah, we are doing weekly videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, so be sure to subscribe. We'll have a new video coming out Sunday. It's going to be a good one. So we'll see you next time. Peace.